Hey, you guys realize that we made it to 95 today? 95. And we're talking about it being hotter than this in the coming days. Whoo! The hottest we've been so far this year, 97. And that was back July, I want to say the 28th, or it was close to that, end of July. We hit 97 degrees. That's the hottest we've been so far this summer. We have not broken any records. We have not hit 100. But in the coming days, maybe later this weekend, Sunday, maybe not tomorrow, but Sunday, Monday, it's very doable. Is your HVAC going to handle this? Your air conditioner going to handle this? Are you going to be able to handle this? Oh, goodness gracious. It's summer in Kentucky, and your air conditioning unit, your HVAC unit, whether it's at your home or business, is going to get a workout in the coming days. But not just because of the heat, but winter will be coming. We're not that far away. I mean, we're halfway through the year, and now we're halfway through August. As of today, in 15 days, it'll be September, and then October and November. Hey, oh, yeah, you didn't think about that, did you? Well, you need to be thinking about it because are you going to be ready? R&R Controls is ready. They're ready to come and see and inspect, consult if they need to on your present HVAC needs, whether it's for your home or whether it's for your business. They can tell you right now what you're going to need. Now, they don't know the weather. And frankly, I'm just kind of guessing at what the weather is going to be in the coming weeks. But wouldn't you just like to be prepared and know that your system is ready to handle not just the heat, but also the cold? So give R&R Controls a call and let them inspect it, take a look, and see what your needs are. 270 777 2024. That's 270 777 2024. R&R Controls, never be without. Okay, here we are on a Friday evening, August the 5th, into 270 weather for the 270 area code and beyond. Now, last night, there was a setting that was a little bit off that made my lips and the audio out of sync. So you guys need to tell me if it's that way again tonight. Hopefully it's not. I made an adjustment. There was a little bit of a sync issue. And so hopefully that has been corrected. If not, I'll make some more adjustments and make sure that it is corrected. As I'm still getting set up here. Oh, I noticed my clock is in the background here just to show you, what time it is. It is going on 8 o'clock. It is actually 7:49, almost 7:50. And you're watching this live here on YouTube, Facebook, and Then I push it out also to X and Instagram. So, we had a hot one today. The high temperature 95 at the Bowling Green Airport right here where I live, 5 degrees above the normal of 90. And that may be actually cool compared to what's coming. I kid you not. 96, 97, 98, maybe 99 or even 100 is possible in the coming days. So if you thought it was hot and muggy today, just wait. It's going to get worse before it gets better. And I do see a better coming. The low is 72 today. No rainfall here. And much of the rainfall that we had anywhere close to us was in central Kentucky and parts of eastern middle Tennessee and eastern Tennessee, thanks to that old boundary that brought us the showers and thunderstorms yesterday. And right now, that boundary has moved further east, and now we're seeing diminishing showers. Now, some of you did have some rain over toward Metcalfe County, Monroe County, down toward Burkesville and Cumberland County, right there. And those are falling apart. There just wasn't that much support in the air today over Bowling Green and much of the area west of Interstate 65. We just didn't have much of any support today and didn't think that we would. Remember yesterday I said, if I were to, draw a line of where it might rain today, it was going to be along and east of Interstate 65. And that's where it did rain today. It wasn't a lot. There were a couple of people that got a drenching downpour, but as far as it being any big deal, no. So this is about done, and now it's really done. I mean, the rain chances vanish over the weekend and into the start of next week. Oh, okay. Bad news, not in sync tonight. You'll get it fixed. Thanks, Yvonne. Doggone it. Something else is a little out of sync. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the one that's out of sync. I need to get in sync. And I don't mean the boy band, but I need to get in sync. All right. We'll get it worked out. Thank you for letting me know. All right. Here's a look at the Kentucky Mesonet Network. As you can see, we're still in the 80s here in Bowling Green, 70s to the east, where some of those pop-up showers have been, and some 80s to the west. Where did it rain today? Mostly north. Yeah, up there close to Louisville. There were a few showers around here, as you know, or east of us, but none of the showers hit any of the Kentucky Mesonet sites. Let's go back. Instead of going to midnight, let's go 24 hours. Nope. Not much change there. The winds right now are coming out of the north, primary, and northeast light. There's just not much of a wind happening out there right now. Nothing to stir things up. It's going to stay like it's been. Very warm, very muggy, and very little, if any, wind stirring around. Go to the maps. Here's the setup. We've got high pressure in control, and it's going to stay now locked in all weekend. Got a little system off the Carolina coast, and not visible yet on this map is Hurricane Erin. More on Erin. It did become a hurricane today, this morning actually, and we will see what's going to come of it. Here is 1 o'clock tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, some patchy fog, Notice the high pressure strengthens here. The ridge strengthens even more. Don't see Erin showing up yet, but it will as we get into the weekend, especially. Here's Saturday afternoon, just plain old hot and humid and dry. Saturday evening, continued dry, muggy, warm. Sunday morning, high pressure overhead, some showers up in the Great Lakes. Still not seeing Erin showing up yet. Here we go into Monday, Sunday night into Monday. High pressure setting right over the top of us. Then Monday morning, dry. Monday afternoon, dry. Oh, there's Erin. There is Hurricane Erin, and forecast, as I'll show you in a moment, to become a major hurricane. Major hurricane is given that label if it's category 3 or higher. This one may go category 4, but the good news is it is not going to impact the Florida coast or the Southeast. Very good news, because nobody wants a storm that strong to wreak havoc on the United States, or really anywhere. Okay, this is Tuesday morning. Here's Tuesday afternoon. As this front begins to drop further south, we will begin to see some shower activity. Now, originally, when I did this update last night and today on sunrise and noon on WNKY News 40, I had taken out any mention of rain on Tuesday and put it in for Wednesday. There's a gnat in here. I hate those things. Anyway, but now the latest updates are putting it back in, which is good. Here's Wednesday morning. Wednesday afternoon into Thursday morning, the front drops southward. Now, this front, by Thursday, is going to usher in some cooler air. That will be great. There's Erin. See how far out in the Atlantic? I mean, it's not even going to hit Bermuda. It's going to go around Bermuda and then start to veer off to the north and east, being steered by these areas of high pressure. And this front just kind of gets caught up in it. And then next Friday, maybe some lingering showers on the backside of that frontal boundary, which would be okay, really. It's going to be cooler, and we'll get some rain out of it. So that's not a bad deal at all. We'll take it. Okay. Oh, look at this. Yvonne, good news at the 9-minute mark. You're in sync. Yay. I made a little click, and maybe that did it. So thank you, Yvonne, for letting me know that. Chad Hunt. Hey, Chris. What's up, Chad? Buddy. Been a while. Anyway, let's check on Hurricane Erin. Let's go to the latest. And there she blows. Hurricane Erin. Category, let's see. Winds are at 85. So right now it's category 1, almost of category 2. Let me double check. This is the latest update. Let me see. Where did it go? Yeah, okay, here we go. Let's read the update. Erin intensifying as it nears its closest approach to the north of the Leeward Islands. Maximum sustained winds at 85. Central pressure 982 millibars. So it is going to continue. looks like it's going to move north of the Leeward Islands, the Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico over the weekend. So that's good. If you've got anybody that you know down there vacationing in the islands, this is good news. But they're going to get some waves and some tides. Um, that is a given. That's going to happen. Um, I was hoping it would give me. Okay, it's not going to give me that. Um, so it's continuing on a west-northwest path, and it's just giving some forecast points here as to where it's going to go. Okay, discussion. It's better organized. It has a convective eye, which that right there tells you that is a good sign that it is intensifying, and it's going to continue to intensify. It's in a good environment for that. The wind fields are there, the warm waters are there. Um, so yeah, it's going to intensify for sure. So when you look at the graphics here, winds, that's where the strongest of the winds, tropical storm, and then hurricane force winds are just now getting going. But then the projections are that tropical storm force winds are going to start to make that turn to the north as the system turns. But notice even um, some at least a 10 to 20% chance of tropical storm force winds that would be 39 miles per hour or a little higher could even affect the Outer Banks of North Carolina into the beginning of next week. And so they are certainly going to have some high tides and currents, rip currents, and things like that, probably with that particular system. On Erin and rainfall, be a lot of rain down in parts of Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. So, yeah, Leeward Islands as well. It's not good. Not good for those places. I mean, it's not going to be a direct hit, but it's certainly something that if you, like I said, if you've got folks that you know that are vacationing down there, you need to, check on them, make sure they're okay. Um, it's going to be a little bit of a bumpy ride, but not a direct hit. And that's that's the best news I can give you out of that system. It's going to be it's already a strong system. It's only going to get stronger. But the good news is it is not going to directly impact the mainland of the United States. All right. Now let's come back to the model viewer, the blender, I call it, because this is where the best of the models come together, the most reliable models come together. It's almost like putting them in a blender, hitting the button, and then this is the output. So it mixes them up really well and comes out with an average. You put all the models in. Some for tomorrow may say 95, some may say 96, some may say 97, some may say 94. But when you factor it all together, all the models together, and then you average it out, this is what it comes out to 96 for tomorrow. We hit 95 today. So this is very doable. 96 tomorrow, Sunday, 97 Monday, maybe 98 Tuesday before we start to see the rain coming in and that cold front. Notice what happens. We go into the lower 90s, and we may not even get that warm next Wednesday with rain. But then, now the models have come back. Remember last night, they were showing 90s. Now it's upper 80s and even mid 80s. By the end of next week and around the 25th of August. That's what we wanted to see. That's what we were hoping. And it's finally getting there. So that next system that's going to come in, we've got to wait a whole week for it to even come in here. But once it does, it is going to bring some relief. It's too soon, and I'm not that confident to say it is going to be the switch from summer to fall. I don't think it's going to be that, but it's a sign that we're about to get into that period where we're going to, at least atmospherically, begin to switch seasons. Maybe not on the calendar, but at least in the atmosphere. And I can't wait. Actually, I won't have to. If fall doesn't come to me, I'm going to go to it. And by that, I mean the Alaska trip that is coming up starting the 29th of this month. Because there, the average daily temperature is 58 degrees. I just want to look at everybody here and go, suckers, suckers. No, I wouldn't do that to you. Those of you that are going on the Alaska excursion with me and my wife, we're looking forward to it because it will be cooler. We'll have to take some jackets and sweaters, and hey, we'll get a taste of fall early. I love it. And by the time we get back, it'll be almost the mid of September. And then that's when we really do start to cool down here. Not just Alaska, but here. So, yeah. Can't wait. But look at this. Whew, we still got a lot of heat to go. Mid to upper 90s the next few days. Pretty much zero chance of rain until we get into Tuesday afternoon, then scattered Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and there you see some of the temperatures beginning to go down. May even go down a little bit more than that. Boy, I hope it does. All right. Let's see who's out there in the chat room. Tommy Allen. Are we kin to each other? I don't know a Tommy Allen. But I'm sure somewhere, all of us Allens are somehow connected. But Tommy's like, thank you, Chris, for doing this for everybody. Well, sure. Thank you. And please thank our sponsor, R&R Controls, for sponsoring this and helping us get set up, which is good. Yeah, without them, I wouldn't be able to continue doing what I do. Peggy, hello from Tompkinsville. Well, hello, Peggy. Here's Wanda checking in from Greensburg. Hello from Greensburg, from here to Greensburg. Thank you, Wanda, for watching. So Yvonne has been keeping up with my sync, the syncing of my voice and my lips. There was a freeze frame moment of you, then your video went off sync again, so you're currently off sync again. Just think of it as those old movies, like Godzilla, where they're pointing up at Godzilla and it's, and then the English translation, somebody would come in with an English voice. It would be in Chinese or Japanese or whatever. And then it's like, and then the voice would follow after that. Ooh, Godzilla, and then bad monster, so sorry. It's just one of those things. Technology. Sharon from Beckton, thank you for watching tonight. And everybody else who's watched, thank you for watching. Love you guys. I've got some new things coming as this continues to get put together and set up. I'm trying to get it together and set up before I leave for the Alaska trip, but that it doesn't give me much time. But maybe I'll have all this together and done, and some new things are coming, especially to the Facebook page. I'm going to have it set up so that I can start taking subscribers, and there will be some extra content for those who want a subscription. And yeah, there will be a nominal charge for that, but it's just for what I call super users. And it's to generate a little funding. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm going to have that set up here. In fact, I've already started the process with Facebook, and then YouTube has already approached me. By the way, yesterday they sent me, golly, I meant to have it here. I just now thought of it. Within the last month, I have had 100, I reached for the first time 100,000 views of this podcast. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean viewers like people, but views. In other words, people sitting down and watching this podcast. I hit 100,000 for the first time. Remember back in April with all the flooding? I reached 1.4 million views. That's the most I've ever had. But just on a regular, consistent basis, 100,000 I just hit, which is awesome. You guys, thank you. It continues to grow, and I'm very appreciative of that, and for the support during the move, because I had to interrupt this thing for about a week. The thing about this is here's the thing. I could be flashy. I could be perfect. I could be just, ooh, look at that. His studio and the lighting and the colors and all the, it's going to get better. I'll dress it up because I'm a visual and audible kind of guy. The two have to go together. So it will get there. But consistency is the key to building an audience. And so I'm going to keep it consistent, mistakes and all, because this is live. This is not recorded. You can go back and watch it later, of course. But as of right now, the current time is 8:12 here on a Friday night, August 15th, 2025. And if I make a mistake, you see it, you hear it. To me, it's just being real. But I want to be consistently real. And there's too much AI and too much artificial this and hokey that. And that's not me. I'm not going to do that. So we build and take baby steps a little bit at a time until it all comes together. And then we get it to where we want it to be. But you guys really help me out with that. And you're patient and you're loyal. And I appreciate that so much. You don't know how much. But anyway, we're going to start to build a program of subscribers. Right now on Facebook, you can send me stars. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but they told me that some of my viewers can start, instead of just following or liking, you can send a star, and that helps in another way. So I don't know that much about all the back end stuff, but I would like to make a little more money at it if I can. So thank you. Have a good weekend. I'll check in with you tomorrow evening. Not sure what time because I have an event I'm going to tomorrow evening that I'm actually going to be the sort of the entertainment host. It's not anything that anybody can come to. It's kind of a private thing. So I'm not sure what time I'll get home, but I'll do an update hopefully tomorrow, either before I go or when I get back, and Sunday as well. Try to keep this up. Again, consistency, 7 days a week. I do this. God bless you. Thank you for watching.